Hey everyone! Today, we're going to join Liam on his first exciting day exploring the world of technology in Silicon Valley and learn all the essential modern vocabulary along the way. From cutting-edge gadgets to groundbreaking ideas, we'll see how the tech world works and pick up some must-know words while we're at it. So, grab your virtual backpack and let's dive in. Liam had always been fascinated by technology. Ever since he was a kid, he loved taking gadgets apart just to see how they worked. Today, he was finally visiting Silicon Valley, the heart of innovation. As soon as he stepped out of the train station, he pulled out his smartphone. Liam thought to himself, this little device has completely changed the way I connect with people. The word smartphone popped into his mind naturally. You know, a smartphone is basically a mobile phone with advanced features like internet access, apps, and a camera. He texted his friend Mia saying, "Hey Mia, I just arrived. My smartphone keeps me connected even while traveling." Walking down the busy streets, Liam noticed a startup buzzing with energy. He chuckled, thinking, startups are such a unique part of Silicon Valley. And right there, he explained to himself, a startup is a young company trying to develop a new product or service, often with innovative ideas. For instance, he thought of the company that had created a solar-powered backpack. That startup really nailed sustainable innovation. Suddenly, his attention was caught by a large drone hovering above a park. Liam squinted and said out loud, "Wow, drones are everywhere here." And he reminded himself, a drone is an unmanned aerial vehicle controlled remotely, often used for filming or delivery. He imagined, that drone could deliver my coffee right to this park. How futuristic. As he walked further, Liam passed by a co-working space. "That looks cozy," he said, peeking through the glass. In his mind, he explained, a co-working space is a shared office where people from different companies or projects work together. I should totally try working in a co-working space someday. It seems inspiring, he thought. Liam's stomach rumbled, and he realized he needed a coffee. He entered a small cafe that proudly advertised it used AI to recommend drinks. Liam laughed. Artificial intelligence, or AI, is everywhere. He told the barista, "I'll trust your AI recommendation today." AI is basically technology that can simulate human intelligence, learning, reasoning, problem solving. And sure enough, the AI suggested a caramel latte, which turned out to be perfect. Sitting at a window table, Liam pulled out his tablet and started browsing articles about blockchain technology. Blockchain, he mused, that's the tech behind cryptocurrencies. A blockchain is a digital ledger where information is stored in linked blocks, very secure and transparent. He typed, "I want to understand blockchain better. Maybe I'll invest someday." Next, he noticed a poster about a hackathon happening nearby. Excited, he said, "I've always wanted to join a hackathon." Hackathons are events where programmers collaborate intensively to build software or solve tech problems in a short time. He imagined it would be amazing to spend 24 hours coding with people who are just as passionate as me. After the cafe, Liam visited a small innovation lab. As he walked through, he saw engineers working on augmented reality (AR) projects. AR makes digital information appear in the real world, he thought, staring at a screen where a digital dinosaur roamed the lab table. That's incredible! I remember AR games on my phone, but this is next level. Liam's friend Mia called him through a video call. "Hey Liam, how's Silicon Valley?" she asked. He replied, "It's amazing. I'm seeing drones, AR, startups, you name it." A video call is basically a phone call where you can see the other person live. I love how technology lets me share this experience instantly, he said, smiling. As he walked to his next stop, he saw a robot delivering packages on the sidewalk. A robot in action? Liam whispered. Robots are machines programmed to perform tasks automatically. He thought, if robots can handle deliveries, humans can focus on more creative work. Fascinating. At the Tech Museum, Liam explored exhibits about virtual reality, VR. He put on a VR headset and immediately felt transported to a futuristic city. VR immerses you completely in a digital environment, he explained to himself. I feel like I'm walking in another world. He turned to the guide and asked, "Can I try coding a VR app someday?" After the museum, Liam wandered into a small gadget store and noticed wearable technology everywhere. Smartwatches, fitness trackers, even smart glasses. Wearables are devices you wear that track data or help you in daily life, he said. He picked up a smartwatch and imagined, with this I could monitor my health, check notifications, and even make payments. Feeling inspired, Liam joined a group for a tech meetup. Meetups are gatherings where people share ideas about specific topics, he reminded himself. Today, the topic was cybersecurity, which he had been curious about. Cybersecurity is all about protecting computers, networks, and data from attacks. Liam asked one expert, "What's the best way to keep my personal data safe?" and took notes eagerly. As evening came, Liam walked along the river reflecting on all he had seen. He pulled out his laptop and started drafting ideas for a personal project. Laptops are portable computers, he thought, perfect for coding on the go. Typing rapidly, he drafted a concept for an app that helps students learn vocabulary in a fun way. Suddenly, he remembered the word innovation, which had been everywhere today. Innovation is creating something new or improving existing things in clever ways. Liam smiled. Every place I visited, every person I met, it's all about innovation. This city truly breathes creativity. As the sky turned orange, he decided to record a quick podcast about his day. Podcasts are audio programs you can listen to on any device, he said to himself. He imagined sharing his experiences with friends and viewers around the world. I'll tell them about AR, VR, AI, and all the other amazing tech I've seen today. Before heading back to the hotel, Liam noticed a 3D printer working in a small workshop. 3D printing creates objects layer by layer from a digital model, he explained, watching a tiny model car take shape. He thought, this could completely change manufacturing and design. I have to try this someday. Finally, as he sat on a bench and watched the sunset, Liam reflected on the day. He felt like he had traveled into the future. Technology is everywhere, from drones to wearables, from AI to blockchain. Every invention has a story, and every story has a lesson, he said softly. He smiled, thinking, tomorrow I'll explore even more. But today I've learned a lot, both about technology and myself. After spending a thrilling day with Liam in Silicon Valley, today we're joining Sophie on her adventure at a cutting-edge tech conference in Tokyo. She's about to explore robotics, futuristic gadgets, and all kinds of innovative solutions. And of course, we'll learn some essential tech vocabulary along the way. Let's dive in and see what surprises Tokyo has in store. Sophie arrived at the conference hall early in the morning, her backpack full of gadgets and notebooks. Wow, she whispered, gazing at the enormous banners. This place is packed with innovators. The word innovators immediately clicked in her mind. These are people who come up with new ideas, create inventions, and improve existing technology. She thought, I want to be an innovator too someday. She scanned the room and saw rows of exhibitors showing off their latest inventions. Exhibitors are companies or people presenting their products at a show or event. She walked up to one booth and asked, "Hi, can you tell me more about this gadget?" The representative smiled and explained the device. Sophie jotted down notes eagerly. At the next booth, Sophie noticed a smart home system controlling lights, temperature, and even coffee machines. "Smart homes are so cool," she said. A smart home system is basically technology that automates daily household tasks. She imagined, if I had this, my mornings would be so much easier. Nearby, a team demonstrated a self-driving car navigating the hall. Sophie gasped. Self-driving cars can move without a human driver, thanks to sensors and AI, she reminded herself. Imagine commuting while reading a book or finishing emails. Sophie then wandered into the makerspace, where people were tinkering with gadgets and tiny robots. Makerspaces are creative workshops where people can build and prototype inventions. She noticed a teen coding a small robotic arm. "That robotic arm can pick up objects and perform tasks," she said. "I should try programming one like this." During a coffee break, Sophie overheard a discussion about cloud computing. Cloud computing is basically storing and accessing data over the internet instead of on your device, she noted silently. "So that's how all my files are backed up automatically." She then spotted a gesture-controlled device. Curious, she waved her hand in front of it. The screen responded instantly. "Wow, it senses motion." Gesture-controlled devices allow users to interact using hand movements instead of buttons or touchscreens. Sophie practiced a few gestures, laughing at the ease of it. At the tech conference, Sophie also saw a demonstration of biometric security. Biometric security uses your unique body traits, like fingerprints or facial recognition, to protect data, she explained to herself. She tried a fingerprint scanner on her phone, marveling at how quickly it worked. In another hall, she discovered wearable sensors designed for athletes. Wearable sensors track your body data, like heart rate and movement, she said. Sophie thought, if I wore one, I could monitor my exercise and health stats in real time. While walking through the crowd, Sophie bumped into an old friend, Ken. "Hey Sophie, are you checking out Internet of Things devices too?" he asked. IoT devices are gadgets connected to the internet that can communicate with each other. "Yes, this fridge can even order groceries automatically," Sophie joked, pointing to a smart fridge demo. Next, she attended a keynote speech about quantum computing. Sophie scribbled furiously in her notebook. Quantum computing is a type of computing that uses quantum bits, allowing it to solve certain problems much faster than traditional computers. She whispered, "This could change everything from medicine to cryptography." During the lunch break, Sophie explored a tech startup pavilion. Each startup had a small booth, showcasing their innovations. She stopped at one that developed AI-powered translation devices. AI-powered translation can instantly convert spoken words from one language to another, she said. She tested it by saying a sentence in English, and the device translated it to Japanese flawlessly. This could solve so many communication problems. After lunch, Sophie joined a robotics workshop. She was assigned a small humanoid robot to program. Humanoid robots are machines designed to look and act like humans. Sophie typed commands to make it walk and wave. Programming a humanoid robot is tricky, but so rewarding, she laughed. Sophie then noticed a demonstration of edge computing where devices process data locally instead of relying solely on the cloud. Edge computing reduces delays and makes systems faster, she thought. So that's why these drones can respond instantly to commands. Later, she wandered into a section showcasing 3D scanning technology. 3D scanners capture the shape and dimensions of real-world objects digitally. Sophie scanned a small sculpture and watched the digital model appear on a screen. This could revolutionize design and manufacturing, she mused. As evening approached, Sophie attended a panel about cyber-physical systems. Cyber-physical systems integrate software and hardware to control real-world processes, she explained quietly. She imagined smart factories where robots and computers work together seamlessly. Before leaving, Sophie stopped by a virtual assistant demo. She spoke a few commands and the assistant responded naturally. Virtual assistants understand voice commands and perform tasks, she said, impressed by the technology. Maybe I should create an assistant app for language learners. Finally, Sophie sat down on a rooftop terrace overlooking Tokyo, reflecting on her day. Today, I've seen smart homes, IoT devices, AI translation, humanoid robots, and quantum computing, she said aloud. She smiled and thought, technology is everywhere, and innovation never stops. Every person I met today is shaping the future. As the city lights sparkled below, Sophie pulled out her smartwatch. Smartwatches track time, notifications, and even health metrics, she mused, tapping it lightly. It's like having a mini computer on your wrist. She made a mental note to write a blog post about her adventure, knowing that this was only the beginning of her journey into the world of tech. With that, Sophie headed back to her hotel, already dreaming about the next day. More inventions, more tech talks, and more opportunities to learn. She felt inspired, motivated, and ready to innovate herself.